Hi everyone, my name is Pooja and today I'll be discussing Duolingo, a new approach to learning language. In the 21st century, globalization of media makes knowing more than one language absolutely crucial. Duolingo, introduced in 2012, is designed for the modern 21st century learner. This platform changes the way language is learned, shifting learning from textbooks to games, using adaptive learning and technologies. Duolingo is globally accessible and is available both online and as an app. There are currently over 30 languages available for English speakers to learn, including fictional languages like Klingon from Star Trek. Additionally, non-English speakers from 32 different language backgrounds are able to learn English through Duolingo. Although still relatively new, this platform is definitely worth exploring for both novice and advanced learners. Content on this platform is presented in bite-sized information pieces, allowing users to learn through interactive games that build vocabulary and sentence-forming skills. Users are able to sign up for this platform for free and access any and as many available languages without paying any fees. There are two options for learners. Users new to a language can start with the very first lesson. Users who already know a language can take a placement test to determine what skill level they are at and start their lessons from there. Duolingo is constantly evolving by adding new languages and features, like the beta feature, Duolingo Stories, where more advanced learners can listen to dialogue to practice their reading, listening, and comprehension skills. Duolingo exemplifies the trends in 21st century education. Advancements in technology have made it possible to extend language learning beyond the classroom. The Horizon report from Week 1 notes the hybrid model in which students practice and achieve mastery via online learning modules and adaptive software. This is exactly what Duolingo exemplifies, as it allows students to learn at a pace that is comfortable for them. They can repeat lessons and practice for as much or as little time as they want. The platform is also adaptive, as it learns from users' mistakes to create a more individualized program tailored to each user's needs. Although Duolingo is completely online, so not a hybrid classroom, students are able to engage with the software in a fun and educational way that allows them to effectively learn. Additionally, Duolingo embodies many of the concepts taught in the readings and videos, such as participatory culture. Henry Jenkins notes, information needs to be accessible to anyone who wants to engage with it, and that's exactly what Duolingo boasts, being free and accessible. Additionally, Duolingo contains discussion boards for members to communicate with each other, providing a learning community for users with similar language interests to collaborate. The platform also highlights the growing trends in incorporating technology with learning. Although Duolingo is not a flipped classroom, it mixes traditional education with technology to create a blended learning tool. Finally, in our first fieldwork assignment, we explored Wattpad, a platform of self-published stories, mostly written in English. Duolingo allows non-English speakers the opportunity to learn English to read those stories. Most specifically, our weekly reading, online fanfiction, notes Grace, Nanako, and Cherry Chan's incorporation of multiple languages into their fanfiction, which allowed them to present themselves through a multilingual way, a concept new to the 21st century. Incorporating Duolingo in the classroom. In the classroom, Duolingo would not replace the current language curriculum, but rather complement it. The small bite-sized pieces of information presented using game-like aspects makes learning fun, and the adaptive nature makes learning effective. The biggest drawback of this platform is that it's not very in-depth. In many languages, there are multiple ways to say the same thing. However, if a student inputs an answer that does not match Duolingo's predetermined answers, the program will mark it wrong, and the student won't know if their answer was truly wrong. This aspect of language is very important and something that a teacher teaches best. An example of a classroom application of Duolingo would be in an introductory Spanish class. I'd focus on students struggling with the memorization of vocabulary words and recommend additional practice using Duolingo's lessons. This would allow teachers to apply a more blended learning style in which students are able to learn at home and test the mastery of their skills with the teacher in class who can answer any questions. Duolingo could further be used as an extra credit assignment to reinforce the lessons taught in class so that skills are not lost. Language is essential for finding opportunities in the 21st century. Free online educational platforms like Duolingo allow users from all over the globe access to language. Although online platforms are powerful tools for making education more equal, there is no replacement for an in-class lecture. An effective flipped classroom involves two components, an online lecture component and an in-class learning component. Because Duolingo does not have that active learning in-class component, Duolingo presents a completely new type of learning, a completely online type of learning. Despite its flaws, Duolingo is breaking educational barriers through its free service, giving everyone a chance to learn language. As I conclude this video, I want to leave you with the following question. Do you think as technology advances and more courses incorporate technology in their classroom, will online language learning platforms replace traditional textbooks in language classes? Thank you.